And I know that a lot of your stores are in Florida. What is the percentage of the stores you have in Florida?
We have almost 20 between company and franchise stores.
So with that, we know about the minimum wage concerns here. And so you have been doing some work to offset that with some labor efficiency studies and things. I would love to get into that, because when we first talked, you were just starting that research and kind of looking at the operational efficiencies throughout the business.
Yes.
How far have you come in the last 6 months?
Yeah, so you know, we're always looking at costs, managing costs, trying to, you know, leverage efficiencies, and technology can be a big help in that regard. But yes, we have a large concentration of our company cafes in Florida. We have some franchise cafes in Florida as well, so minimum wage going up. And that started in the end of September of this year. It went up to 11, and that goes up $1 every year until it gets to 15. So back of the house, also it affected our tipped wage employees, like our servers. There's the increase in their minimum wage. So recognize that we need to kind of just look at our overall operational performance and execution. It's something the brand had never done over 25 years. Like I mentioned, founder-led, and just kind of organically improved operations. But we never really had an outside group come in and really look at our operational performance. So we hired a group called Labor Gurus out of South Florida. They've come in and they've examined 3 of our cafes, time and motion studies, looked at basically every job, every activity. Super anal stuff.
Time and motion studies.
So it's.
So tell me.
I mean, they're like, okay, they're gonna watch this person make scrambled eggs like 10 times. How much time should it take? What are all the steps? Where do they walk? You know.
How much do they dwell at a table?
Yes. How much downtime do they have? What are they doing to restock the area? That kind of stuff. Every single job, every single dish.
Wow. And so what are you doing with that data?
So it's 4 phases. We just completed phase 1. And phase 1, we looked at, as we're testing a new point of sale, which we're going to talk about. With the new point of sale system that we're testing, we have new capabilities. Current capabilities are: server comes to your table, you look at a menu, you say what you want, they write it down on a piece of paper. They walk over to a central POS stand. We have 4 of them. They enter the order. At the end of the experience, they bring you a receipt, you give them a credit card, they bring it back to the central POS terminal, ring it up, bring it back, you sign it, add the tip, they bring it back, right? So that's the flow. Our new vendor, which is Revel, I don't know if Revel's out there. Big shout out to Revel, they're awesome. We're at the table tablets, so our servers come, and when you place your order, they're just entering it right then. They don't have to write it down, then go to a central POS stand, wait behind another server that's entering their order, get distracted by another table that needs a refill. Like it's a much more efficient process.
And that fires straight to the kitchen.
Straight to the kitchen, straight to the KDS, the kitchen display unit. And then at the end, instead of having to deal with a credit card, the receipt comes out with the QR code. The customer can pay directly from their phone.
That helps with table turnover, especially with that weight you have.
Yes, so 2 big benefits here, and that's what the labor efficiency study helped us to quantify. It was like, how much, really what does that mean, right? We can hypothesize, but they examined all these servers, all these activities in the 3 different stores. So it's over a 20% savings of time for our servers. Wow. So we can take some of that time and schedule less servers. They can have more tables, or we can reinvest that time into better experience. So huge benefit for us when we talk about minimum wage. We talk about the fact that we can't find enough people. I mean, one of our biggest challenges right now holding us back is just finding enough people to work.
I think that's echoed by everybody in this room, for sure.
So it's going to help us with labor, it's going to help us with cost, but it's also going to improve the experience. So that's one side. The other side you mentioned is this quicker table turns. So again, people don't have to wait 10 minutes. Where's my credit card? I want to get the hell out of here. Sometimes you're having to wait. Everybody's had that experience. Where's the server at with my credit card? I want to leave. You can pay as soon as you want to when the receipt's there. So we haven't. Next phase of the project is what's the improvement in table turns? Right now we're at 67 minutes. Is it save us 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and that means we can get another few people seated every day, especially on the weekends when there's a wait. So there's going to be an increase in sales related to that.
That's so interesting that you're looking at that granular, every activity really, to sort of maximize not only the user experience in the restaurant, but also just the servers' time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a benefit all across the board. The servers are happier. They're they don't have to waste their time. Obviously,
tips probably go up.
Their tips, we have it. We're expecting that.
Yeah.
We'll continue to analyze that. But the customers are obviously happier, and the waits go down. So we have capacity in our kitchen. That's the thing. Our kitchens have capacity to do bigger volume. We just the bottleneck is the number of tables.